So it seems like UFC fighter Khalil Roundtree isn't a fan of entertaining fights. He does not like Magomed Ankalaev because of his trash talk. Look, there's a line when it comes to trash talk. I mean, look at Colby Covington. He's crossed it time and time again. But there's also a form of trash talk that just builds fights. I think Magomed Ankalaev's form of trash talk is for building fights. I think that's the only reason why Magomed Ankalaev is taking to Twitter to constantly tweet trash talk piece after trash talk piece. It builds the fight. It creates interest. I've never been more interested in a fight between Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira before Magomed started tweeting all this stuff on Alex. I mean, like there was one time where Alex had a beer in his hand at a UFC event, and then Magomed called him a drunk or something. But okay, that was a little bit that's touchy because Alex does have a history of alcoholism. But still, I just feel like most of Magomed Ankalaev's trash talk is very entertainment and fight building based. And I don't see this as like a genuine reason to hate him. Maybe Khalil is saying this because of the whole alcohol thing and how that was a deep insult uh, aimed at Alex, and how Khalil pretty much worships Alex after he lost to him. I don't know what that whole thing is about, but overall, I just don't see this as a fair reason why, or a fair reason to not like Magomed Ankalaev. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Magomed. I'm a bit of a fan, but still, I don't know. I feel like Magomed does a lot of the right things. He's very, religious, not doing, drugs or bad things a lot of the time. Like, I guess the worst things about him are just the level of trash talking that he is engaged in. But I really feel like, aside from the alcohol thing that he said about Alex, most of the trash talk Malcolm says is more like grade school level insults. Like like the whole stuff he said about Yuri Prohaska in school. I mean, come on. I think a lot of these things are just little pokes at opponents to build fights and generate interest. I think Malcolm is doing a good job at that, and he has made a few mistakes, like the Alex thing. That was touchy. The alcohol thing was touchy. Now that I think about it, it was touchy. But the other forms of trash talk that Magomed Ankalaev has resorted to are pretty regular forms that a lot of fighters go to just build fights. But let me know what you think.